When there's a high level thing like this, it's planned out really well. Part of it is to have a patsy. Let's talk about Sirhan. Let's talk about even Lee Harvey Oswald. Let's talk about the guy that shot John Lennon. You can't create a super soldier with MK Ultra, hypnosis, and drugging and all that. You can't do that. You can create patsies. Sirhan is a perfect example of a patsy. He showed up. He had a gun in his pocket with blanks, I'm almost certain. He started firing it, but the guy that actually killed Kennedy was standing right behind him. And we know that because the medical examiner said there were powder burns on his jacket, and the shot came from right behind his ear. You can't get shot from somebody who's in front of you behind the ear. It's just, he can't reach his arm around, right? So I believe this guy's probably, if the shot came from the building that I think it did, I believe this fellow who's in jail right now is just an MK Ultra type of person. I don't know what they call what they're doing these days now. He's a patsy. And then they keep talking about the internet. If you do any research at all, you will find out that using the internet, it's the greatest thing in the world for cults and people that are trying to scam people and people that are trying to, rope people in. It's the greatest tool ever invented. You send out millions and millions of messages, find the 1 out of a million people who's vulnerable and grab them. And then, hey, I need you to be here this day. I want you to climb up on the roof. As soon as he shoots, I want you to run down because, you create some wild and bizarre scenario for the guy and he just goes and does it. The other thing is about Sirhan, and this kid may be the same. There are people, you can hypnotize them and they will not remember why they did what they did. Sirhan, and I believe him, and many psychiatrists, including some of the top people in the world who've spent dozens of hours with him, believe that Sirhan, when he says he doesn't know where he was or what he did. So all you would need to do is take some kid, rope him in via the internet, get him involved in some kind of, hypnosis program and tell him, hey, go on that roof, run around, jump around, make a lot of noise. Right? Run away. But let's take this back. Here's what we know without a doubt. You cannot assemble that particular rifle quickly. You cannot disassemble it quickly. You can't reassemble and you'll lose a screw for one thing. It's not like you just bend the thing and throw it in your backpack. That's mythology. The main thing to realize is the first story is never the real story. It's never been the real story. When there's a high level thing like this, it's planned out really well. Part of it is to have a patsy. And the patsies can be manipulated via psychology.